Arrest and trial. Welcome back, everybody. What a great line to start on. Thinking about that time that I got fucked up before that other time that I got fucked up at the beginning of the game. It's a prime example of the fucked up Japanese criminal system that a guy who was going to sue apparently got the person he sued in criminal trouble. Don't think that the translators knew what sue meant. Either that or
I mean, he could have
Japanese.
sued and they just settled it in court to go for probation.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you sue somebody, that's civil court. There's no record.
Hey, we don't know.
That's
all we know is it escalated.
Or Japan's
we don't know how much arguing went on in the court. All we know is we got slapped with a year probation. We got kicked out of our old school. Our parents wanted nothing to do with us.
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, probation is really a punishment that should be meted out for more crimes. Our justice system fucking sucks. Okay, so clearly I gotta go find the chick that's getting gangbanged right now. I should hurry home. But I want to save a bitch.
Well, just go the way you need to go. What's that?
I hear a man and a woman arguing in the distance. Good, it's time to be a hero. Smash you! Oh wait, sorry, wrong anime. Bothering. Yeah, that's not what he's doing. He's attempting to do something a lot worse than bothering.
I mean, he's still technically bothering.
I can't ignore this. I have to save her. Why are they giving me a choice here? There's no difference in this.
I mean, it's just how you want to respond. Like, what do you...
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's not... They're not giving you a choice on just saying I'm leaving, because obviously that breaks the story. They're just giving you a choice on how you want to say it.
That's why I'm like, why even give me a choice? Just be like, I gotta do this.
Because some people want to be more aggressive about it, and some people want to be more passive towards it, but still want to do the thing.
Oh, great. So that's why we got a criminal record, because I beat the shit out of a Yakuza. Some fucking Yakuza, they could get the shit kicked out of him by a 15-year-old boy.
Well, I mean, right now he's just a drunk man. We don't know who he is.
I mean, the fact that he suggested he's got the cops in his pocket tells me he's probably not in your face.
Right?
Not even anywhere near your face.
We're just kind of watching.
I can barely even see your face on this relatively decent-sized television.
And he's got one of those really dumb,
he's
like,
got the
orange...
goatee,
he's got one of those orange-shaded glasses.
Yeah, he looks like a character... He looks like one of the mooks from... what was that really awesome Wii game that let you play as an otaku with a lightsaber?
What?
And not Has-Been Heroes.
I honestly don't know what the heck
you don't know it? Oh, it's got Travis Touchdown as the main character.
Oh, are you talking about No More Heroes?
No More Heroes. That's
there we go.
Yeah.
Like, I had to really think. I was like, it can't really be a lightsaber.
It is a lightsaber.
Well, it's more like a beam hacksaw kind of thing.
He calls it a fucking lightsaber at one point.
It's probably still copyright though, but...
It might be called a light beam saber or something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I imagine beam saber is probably copyrighted by all of the fucking Gundams. That's weird. That app somehow ended up on my phone again.
You gotta stop randomly downloading things in your sleep.
It's so creepy.
You got a weird bunny icon too. What do you?
We all know that that's Grindr. Or whatever the Japanese equivalent of Grindr is. Grindr.
I don't know. I think we're going to get plenty of ladies through this. I just have a
feeling. But are we
going
to get any men? That's the question.
I don't think so.
But
I mean,
there's a blonde dude who looks like such a tough boy.
But we can have, like, dude friends.
He just looks like he needs some loving, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's much we can do on that.
It's a toilet. Or is it a bathtub? It's actually kind of hard to tell.
It's a toilet.
It's a toilet.
Yeah. I mean, you're in a prison cell.
At least we don't have, at least in the, see, this is how you do like a prison intro, right? Is you don't have a scene where the person who's gotten into prison strips down naked and you get to watch their 40-year-old bare man ass get washed while they slowly file out with a line of other mostly naked 30 to 40-year-old men.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, is this the part where I get a threesome? Angel's threesome at that.
You need to stop.
Yeah, you started this with the whole he's going to get lots of good women.
I'm talking about our characters that are of the same age.
Are they not?
No! They are small children.
Haley, you're 4'11". I'm 6'5".
They are children.
This is an anime. He looks like he's a little girl too.
They come up to his waist.
See, that I'll give you that one. I thought that they were much taller.
No.
So here's the question: is that a mask or is that his head?
That's his face.
Okay. He's got quite a nose.
Igor's been this way
His wife
since
must love him. And I don't mean that because he's ugly. I mean that because he is very well adapted.
I think Igor's been around since Persona 2, I want to say. I know he was definitely in Persona 3 and 4.
Oh, I know that fucking voice too.
But I'm pretty sure... I think Igor's first appearance was in 2, but I think 2 still had Filemon, which Filemon was also in Persona 1, which was kind of the Igor position.
Mm. Yeah, I imagine... it looks like a mask. He looks like he's wearing like a Pinocchio version of Majora's Mask.
It's just because they didn't really make his mouth move that much. They never really have.
Yeah, well, they didn't animate anything else about his face either.
To be fair, Igor's meant to be kind of really creepy like that.
I mean, he does look very Igor.
I'm still impressed that he's able to speak, but he doesn't really move his mouth.
You can not move your mouth a lot and still be able to speak. You just won't be able to say these or bees. I've got dumb face going on. I got
Here's my thing with this game. The main character looks just like the main character from Catherine.
Yes, he does. He very much does.
Because he's got the same kind of bushy fro hair.
How much must this guy's life suck? First, he gets fucking in trouble for defending a woman from a drunken yakuza. Then he becomes a thief of people's memories and minds. Then he grows up and gets a shitty job and meets an overbearing
If you want to have that
woman.
headcanon, I mean, maybe all of this is just coming back to him in his nightmares and Catherine of him just being like, oh God, I'm not ready to marry and be a father.
Is the butt tongue.
Hey, that game was awesome. I love that game.
Especially when he's getting his ass beat by 2 little 12-year-old girls.
Dude, I heard that they're making a Catherine remake, but they're fixing it, updating it, and they're also giving the third lady option.
I wish they would just do a Catherine sequel.
Yeah, but I don't think it was really that big enough to get a sequel.
Yeah, see, these 2 girls are way too sexualized to be little girls. I imagine they're probably like one of those situations where they look like 12-year-old, like Etna from Disgaea, where it's like she looks like a fucking 8-year-old girl, but she's actually like 1,800 years old.
Yeah, but this guy is really different, though.
I mean, this guy is really different, but this guy also is clicking more than a few of the same buttons for me here.
It is anime, to be honest.
I mean, I've seen anime without that sort of shit. One Punch Man leads to Oh, no, One Punch Man has Tatsumaki. Damn it.
It has Tornado.
That's Tatsumaki.
Well, I don't know her name. I only know her as Tornado.
Her name is Tatsumaki, which means tornado.
Does it look like I know?
Yes.
No, I do not.
Which is especially hilarious because her sister, Blizzard, is like quite a woman in every way. She's tall, she's beautiful, she's reasonably well endowed, but not hilariously well endowed. Man, that guy is pimping with that fucking hat.
I mean, Sujiro knows how to get the ladies.
Yeah, that guy has got style.
I love Sujiro.
Everybody in this fucking game so far has style, except the drunk guy. Which, I mean, makes sense, because he's a drunk motherfucker who doesn't know shit.
Here's our school.
Damn.
It's a nice school.
It's a big fucking school.
I would love to go to the school when I was in high school. It looks nice.
Well, having been to New York and seen that basically all the schools are kind of like that, I don't know, it just feels weird to me. The idea of a school being that self-contained. I can completely understand how a lot of states are having such problems with, the number of students in classes. It's like they can't afford to hire more teachers, and they have a finite number of classrooms.
Yeah, I went to a really, really old school that was being updated, but it was still a pretty big campus.
Oh, nice.
It was very big and open too.
Yeah, my high school was 4 years old when
Mine was over 100.
Yeah. Which is impressive, because you went to a school in California, too.
Yeah, but I went to, like, a very more older place in California.
That chick looks like the chick with the. Oh, that's not her. Nope. Her model looked like the chick with the brass knuckles and the awesome mask and the tight leather bodysuit.
Definitely not that person.
No.
No. Different hairstyle. Different hair color.
Yeah. It's from that angle. She looks kind of like her.
Kind of.
Or the other one.
Her in-game model.
Awesome hat with the.
What, with the feather?
Yeah, with the feather.
The feather.
Kobayakawa. Man, that is a hard name to say in English.
Well, you.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, what's on speed through dialogue here?
It was him. I don't know who his name is, but he's in all the fucking like. This guy was the voice actor that appeared in basically every Toonami anime in my childhood.
Yeah, I love when you find those and you're like, oh hey, I remember this kind of voice.
I feel like they did an even better job of conveying just how fat this motherfucker is with his CG model than they did with his sprite there. Like the way his head moves and turns, he reminds me of the Humpty Dumpty kids.
Yeah.
From
they did good.
Which is funny because Sojiro's sprite is much better than his CG model.
Yeah, but let's be honest, you can't make that amazing goatee look that good.
This is so good.
He's got great facial hair.
He gives the you know what it is? It's his eyebrows. His eyebrows position relative to his eyes and the CG.
They probably couldn't really get the texture just right to be able to help with it because he looks much older there than here. Plus, you can also see the definition of just how his beard is really just kind of coming off. Like, it's really hard to see the curl except for from that angle.
If you get expelled, you'll get kicked out. I'll be careful.
I don't think he trusts us.
This school has enormous fucking hallways.
Well, it's got a lot of students. Because it's got 3 years that all have to go here.
Jersey wearing teacher. It's like Treon Georgiou.
He's also another case where his sprite model looks much better than his in-game model.
You think so? I think his in-game model looks more normal.
I mean, they both look good in their own ways.
Yeah.
They just don't, I don't feel they match up all that well.
Let the info dumps begin.
Well, we gotta learn.
That face perfectly lined up with how she said that line. She's like, that face so perfectly encapsulates the, I just wish this problem would go away.
This guy's got a big square chin.
He does. Although, interestingly, it's less square from his side profile. He has a very...
It's more square if you look at head on.
He has quite a beak nose.
Yeah, kind of
I
like...
expected him to be British and go, oh! Alrighty. Traffic's not moving at all. I mean, it's totally moving. It's just moving in the opposite direction. It seems fun. I want to be positive. Really, man? You're giving me shit for this?
Yeah, he doesn't want you to have any happiness.
Well, fuck you too, buddy. Why did you take me in if you're gonna bitch about it, motherfucker? Wow. Okay, so you were paid to take me in?
Well, I mean, would you just randomly take in someone who had a criminal record and not get any kind of compensation?
I was expecting him to be like a family friend or something like that.
I mean, technically, he's a friend of a friend that knows your parents.
I guess.
So that's as close to a friend as you're going to be able to get. And besides, he still has to feed you, so he still needs to be able to have some kind of money to at least feed you.
I just figured that like, the way he phrased it, I've already been paid. Like, like he was paid a wage on top of the expectation that he finance whatever your shit is.
I think it's just more of like, obviously he needs to get paid, because regardless he still needs to get paid to be able to feed him. You can't expect someone to take some kid in for a whole year and not get paid for even food.
Zombie nation. You see, this is what having such high demands of your train operators does. They just turn into mindless zombies with big eyes and blood pouring out of their mouths.
This is why you must stand behind that yellow line.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead, Jim.
Can you please stop?
I keep hitting A because I'm like trying to move the dialogue along. Because I know what she's saying.
It's a cutscene.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at least this is front loaded, so. Somehow I doubt that any of that was related to that crash, considering we clearly saw the operator traveling at high speeds he shouldn't have been traveling at, and that a train traveling at sufficiently high speeds will literally just derail on its own. Like, have you seen some of the tech that goes into designing the supersonic bullet train in Japan? It's awesome.
I haven't, but I mean, it has to be good for a lot of the trains that go that fast and not have
something cool to begin with, right? If you try and set flat wheels, right, down a track, as soon as you get to a turn, your train will derail.
Well, because they're not curving.
Exactly. So every train has cambered wheels, right? But cambered wheels at high speeds on straightaways start wobbling and derail. So the bullet train has wheels that are almost flat. They have something like a 2-degree camber.
So instead of being straight on, they're just slightly tilted.
Like this. The difference between this and this. It's like nothing. That's a great gag, by the way, for an audio medium, I know. So they're just cambered enough to go around turns, but not cambered enough to cause the train to derail at 200 plus miles an hour, right? And then the power supply, because the trains in Japan are not powered by a third rail, and they didn't want a third rail anyways, because the third rail is something static you have to keep a handle on, which is just another basically tool to derail your ass. They're all overhead cables. So they have an arm that overhead cables and keeps contact, right? But at high speeds, in order to get high speeds, they need a tremendous amount of power. So a tremendous amount of voltage has to travel through the system for reasons. All right, is it voltage or amperage? One of the two. Basically, if you send too many amps or volts, it causes everything to heat up and melt. So they send volts or amps instead. I can't remember which one it is right now. But if you let even the tiniest gap get apart from that cable, between the cables, you get a Jacob's ladder, where an arc happens and it melts everything. So the arm is specially designed so that it will always be pressed up against the wire. It's insane. Also, the engine on them, fucking awesome. To look at it, it's a huge piece of engineering. It's this enormous electric motor. They're really pushing hard with the slice of life thing. I'm liking it. I'm liking that this is like, obviously there's a lot of dialogue to go through right now. Yeah, we get it. You don't trust me. Yeah. I'm going to go out and get in trouble.
For now.
Better no. Got Davy Jones it up and shit. I should write down what happened in my diary.
So your diaries you're saving.
I haven't heard a day tomorrow. I should rest up. Obey your instructions. Where's my fucking... There it is. No.
You should be able to hit start to hit save.
Oh, it's literally I just have it on me?
Yeah. It's not like you have to go up to a desk and save it.
Wiggle,
so certain areas will allow you to save when you need to, and then there will just be places that you can't. So obviously once we start getting into dungeons, there's only certain rooms you can save in. So you can't just be like running around like, I'm gonna save.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. and it's not going to let me go downstairs because I should. Oh, interesting. Haha, it would let me go downstairs. I'm being a naughty boy.
Well, the phone's ringing. I mean, are you going to just let it ring?
Curry pot. Where's the phone? They're up at the bean shelf.
Do you see the yellow thing wiggling?
Oh, I did not actually. I was looking at the clock.
It's okay, I got you.
It's a payphone too. Voice on the phone. Yo, it's me. Guy's numbers. What a fucking creep.
It's just more him saying, I'm a ladies man. I don't want to deal with no dudes.
Fucking flip the store sign. Is that not where the store sign is?
Yeah. See where it says closed?
Yeah. But when I go up to it, it says go outside.
Yeah, because you got to flip it outside. It's actually hanging on the outside.
Got it.
Does not seem very...
That's bizarre.
Yeah, because you would think someone would steal a sign, but, you know, maybe Japan is much better than America where...
It's not letting me flip the sign.
Yeah, just hit go. I know, it's very unintuitive for that one part.
Yeah, like, why didn't it just...
I don't know, maybe because they wanted to give you a moment to actually, like, walk outside, but we will have plenty of time to roam the streets at night.
Many were wounded in the subway derailment. Oh, great. So, how am I gonna fucking take the train to fucking school if the trains don't work? Alright, fine, goes back. But we're not ending this episode yet.
No, because we gotta go to our first day of school.
Yes, we'll get to the first day of school and then we'll end it.
Look at you
We'll
trying
end it all.
Look at us trying to prepare our transfers from train to train.
I mean, to be fair, that is probably one of the coolest things about Japan, and pretty much any city that has its fucking public transportation system in place and actually working.
Well, I mean,
Get on that, Phoenix.
I mean, New York's got its subways and all that.
Fucking great.
To be fair, we can't have subways here. Our ground is...
Forget subways, light rail. Just extend the fucking light rail through from one end of Phoenix all the way to San Antonio.
I think the problem is a lot of the area around it has already been developed.
They've been planning to do it for fucking years. They just haven't gotten around to it. I thought I erased it. Time to delete it again. Look, just fucking hit the fucking thing, man. Time to delete it again, so that it'll show up tomorrow. It's like this fucking game is just giving me fucking apps.
I mean, it's essentially just like telemarketers. They keep calling every day, even though you tell them to stop.
Every day I'm silent.
Pretty much. Or you mess with them long enough just to kind of make them think that you have something, and then you just tell them, look, you need to stop calling me.
Straight up though, like Tempe Phoenix is a pretty okay transport system. It's just that it relies too much on buses, which means that you're beholden very much to traffic. Light rails don't have as much of a problem with that because they're allowed to skip through lights.
The lights stop for them.
I get the impression, based on how he just stood up like that I slept in my clothes, but I just watched him go to bed without sleeping in those clothes.
Well, maybe we were, taking a little seat looking at our phone after we already, dressed and all that.
But who the fuck is he gonna call? Nobody fucking likes him here.
He could be talking to his mom. His mom could still
His mom doesn't like him.
His mom could still be like, look, sweetie, your dad's got an important job. Whatever. You don't know. He could check his Twitter.
Know that I'm just gonna get fucking kicked out of here at the end of the year anyways. Sojiro. Oh, so you actually are going to school? No, shithead. I'm gonna stay in the fucking attic all day. Of course I'm going to school.
That actually looks pretty good.
I can taste complex flavors within the bold spiciness. It's time for you to get out of here.
Go to school. Go on.
I want to talk to us.
There's nothing for you to talk to him. He told you to go to school. You gotta listen to him.
I listen to him. I just want to see if there's. There's definitely Jade desperately wants to go to Tokyo, well not Tokyo, to Japan in general, and Echo wants to go with her, and they want to like spend a year there or something.
That would be a long time.
Not like, next year or anything. Just it's a goal of theirs, and I definitely can get behind. Out of this alley, turn left at the intersection to the big main road. Talk to the middle-aged man. I don't know why he stands like an old man. He doesn't look like an old man. Oh, hey, there's a heart thing.
That's just the doctor.
Doctor, give me the news. I gotta. Alright, fine. I'll head towards the big red.
You're not very good at following instructions, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find my wide open world, okay?
Trust me, it will open up for you, and you'll know when it does. This is very restrictive right now because it's got to keep you on the thin and
Open
narrow.
up for me already. Wait, what the heck? Go back streets.
You want to get on the train.
I'm trying to get on the train.
I know, really dumb. The train was already there. They had to load in for a train for you to walk in on.
I mean, it's a different train. That happens all the time. Different train lines. Trains hopping in and all over the place.
Look at all the people on that train.
Like, people talk shit about New York's subway system, and it definitely was... Like, it looked dirty, but it didn't look like, oh, this place is dirty. It looked dirty like, oh, this place is 50 years old and has been cleaned and gotten dirty for 50 years. So it was like nothing. There was no like, oh, there's dirt here, or oh, someone smeared shit all over the walls. It was just like, oh, these were once white and now they're kind of yellowish brown. But like the system was so fucking convenient because it was literally just like, okay, we're gonna walk over here, we're gonna get on this train, we're gonna walk through here, we're gonna swipe one thing, and then we're gonna get off, and then okay, we're gonna be over here, and then we're gonna go over there, and then it's like you could get across the entire fucking city in a heartbeat. It was amazing. Which is particularly poignant given that it takes like half a fucking hour.
Right, now you get to have the fun of trying to figure out your way through this subway system.
Oh, boy.
Luckily, you only have to really do this once to get to school.
Okay, so I'm on the wrong side, so I need to transfer the Ginza line. Okay, so...
Now you gotta find where that is. Nope.
Ginza. There we go.
So far, so good. These will be handy later to start confidants.
Quests, I'm guessing.
Some quests allow you have to work jobs to find them, and then there's some people that actually like make friends with and have confidants that you'll learn later.
Yeah. I'm not aiming to 100% this though.
I'm just saying, some people actually make it.
Oh, yeah, what's that confidant you were complaining about that's like virtually impossible to fucking get because you gotta talk to it. You have to like get Makoto to let you out at night or whatever.
No. I mean, there's one that you can miss easily right in the very beginning of the game if you don't take a job right away. You're going the wrong way.
But it's an underground mall.
We can shop here later.
But look, I just want to go to the mall. I just want to have Robin Scherbatsky singing my theme song. Let's all go to the mall. I don't actually remember how the song goes. I'm going to listen in on your conversation, and then I'm going to Agent 47 the shit out of you, like it's that first fucking level of the Sanguine Fashion Show in Hitman, the complete first season. Still my favorite thing in the world is fucking with those guys. They've done literally nothing to me, never really gotten in my way or anything, and in fact, they are quite useful for one of the murder methods, but it's still just so much fun to just fuck those people. Whoop, that's take you. I need to switch to Ginza where? Go to the ticket gate past here on the left-hand side. Oh, really? Okay, so I do have to go to Tech U. Of course, it's all in. Does that say Ginza?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. He did really mean climb the stairs. Take you building Ginza line.
And you can already see where it says Ginza line from the sign.
Can I?
Yeah.
Where?
See the blue one right above you?
Oh, does that actually say Ginza?
Yeah.
Oh, I see Ginza.
Yep. Would I steer you wrong?
Yes.
No. Not when it comes to Persona. You realize you have to actually push the button to tell the train to come. You can't just.
Summon train.
You can't just.
Summon the train. I don't actually know enough Japanese to get away with the Naruto joke there, but
that's horribly racist.
I'll give you that one. Yeah, that's probably bad taste. What do you think, inarticulate man in mime?
Oh no, we're stuck without an umbrella, and it just suddenly rained. Well, we're doomed. We're gonna melt. So Jared clearly doesn't care what's going on around him.
Nervous breakdowns during interrogation, huh? I wonder how that ties into the interrogation in the beginning of the game.
Stay tuned. We'll find out. More at 7.
This is Ayohama Ichi. It took some time, but I finally made it. Is it raining?
Well, I mean, we gotta go outside to find out. I like how we just go to Shujin from here. That's it. Oh god, it's raining.
Rain in Japan is so pretty.
Oh yeah, because they got the cherry blossoms.
Hot chick. Blonde chick. She's got them curls.
She's got them pigtails, actually.
I mean, her hair is all curly.
It's wavy.
Hi, I have 2 red dots in my hair randomly, and I'm staring at you creepily. But it's okay, because I'm hot, so you'll kind of like that. Unfortunately, I'm completely lacking in social skills and largely a mute protagonist, so I'm incapable of talking to you.
Look at this chin! It's huge!
Jay Leno got nothing on me. Do you need a lift? Careful, there's not enough room for you in here in my chin.
The picture is a giant chin in a car.
Behold. I'm gonna go do naughty things to this girl with my chin. You can tell because she had a creepy look on her face, like, oh, I'm sad, I don't want to get in here.
Man, it's like we're meeting all these important characters, all because,
Yeah. Look, yet another person from the front of the fucking box. Alright, let's get in a fight.
Start punching him.
Yes. Kamoshida. Turns out Kamoshida is Japanese for massive chin. Not true at all. Oh, he's the king of metaphorical castle. Let me guess, he's a boss we're gonna fight, where he's the king of a castle surrounded by little girls who are all his sex slaves.
Wow. That's completely uncalled for.
It's uncalled for, really, in this fucking game? I've seen the box art. I've seen how the blonde chick dresses when she thinks she's rebellious.
Okay, well, you know.
She dresses like Catwoman as a sex toy.
You need to stop.
So dark. You sure you're not from the DC universe? I think I'm from. Technically, I'm not from Shujin. I'm from another fucking part of the fucking country. I just happened to go to that fucking academy. I'm wearing one too, but I'm rebellious, so I leave it open so you can see my rebellious quasi-J-metal t-shirt.
To be fair, I think that's really the only way most uniform schools can kind of get away with being a bit individualistic is by able to put like pins and buttons or
just wear. Which is ironic considering the whole point of a uniform is to make you look uniform.
Yeah, but not everyone wants to be uniform.
Oh yeah, totally. But it's like it's this weird sort of like arms race between people who are, you know, individuals and therefore want to be individuals and fucking bureaucrats and administrators who demand everybody look the same. I'm a little sad he's not voiced by Vic Mignogna. I mean, it's cliche, but I feel like this kid is basically Ed Elric. Only slightly taller. You know, the game made such a big deal about the passage of time, and now it's fucking me here with this passage of time. I just lost like a month. Oh, it's doing the A Way Out thing by cutting to the future. Great.
Well, we gotta get some plot. What is your problem with plot?
Just info dumps, man. They're not...
It's the beginning of the game!
It's the beginning of the game. We've been here for what, an hour and a half?
No, hour and 17 minutes, apparently.
Alright. We're still... I've had maybe 5 minutes of gameplay in this hour and a half.
You're gonna continue to play if you're...
I might. Now's one of those times. I don't want to tell you anything, bitch. Behold my lack of chin. It's always really hard to do a good shot like that up from somebody.
Well, to be fair, we don't see that angle, like, at all.
Yeah.
There's never a time for us to see that angle.
Sploosh. Magic is happening. Oh god, his face is really weird from that angle. I actually thought that the... Oh, KB? Oh, hey, look, we stumbled into Dreamland. Oh, hey, look, it's a castle. Let me guess, the teacher thinks he's the king of it. Helps to not hit that. I'm trying to skip through the dialogue again.
Why can't you just sit patiently? It's a cutscene.
Because I want to get to the part where I get to kick the shit out of the king of the castle, man.
That's quite a bit of ways away.
I want to Nietzsche it up here.
You have to learn how to play the goddamn game first.
I want to crawl. I want to run.
Oh, please. This game will punch you in the face in a second.
Where's the school? Right in front of you.
Can you imagine if this was a school? This is a pretty lavish school.
Big fucking pimpin' school, yeah. Also, why haven't their masks appeared? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be truthful here. Oh, hey, look, it's a Dark Souls enemy. Really, dude? Really? I feel like in real life, no one would be that stupid. They would immediately go, oh shit, that's a dude in armor. We're in trouble here.
I think it would still be more of, hey, you know, it'd be more of kind of a passive, like, what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be like, hey, you're still a normal person who's just in a costume. No, no one thinks like that.
I mean, they could say this is a person in costume, but they'd be more like, hey, you know, let's...
Shit just got real. Alright. Summon Persona. I love how, yeah, that was a good call. I see we begin the game-long trend of the blonde kid getting the shit kicked out of him. Is there any penalty for someone getting like knocked out in this game? Like how if someone gets injured badly?
No, but I think if I remember correctly, if you leave someone unconscious and finish around, I don't think they get as much XP or any XP boost. Okay. But if someone gets knocked down, it's not like all of a sudden like, oh, we're not friends anymore. You let me go unconscious.
Because I'm thinking I may use the blonde kid as cannon fodder.
It's not like Pokemon where, you know, if they kind of get knocked out quite often, they tend to not be too happy with you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Pokemon, they also like to win.
Yeah, well, it is kind of weird like that, how the game is basically given tacit admission that this fantastic dog fight essentially is totally fine because the dogs are okay with it. Okay, so let's be real here. That middle set of handcuffs right there on the right wall, that didn't work. There's no way that works.
Well, there's no way for them to clip.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like someone who's dumb enough to put their hand in a pickle jar, grab the pickle, and don't understand why they can't take their hand out with a pickle.
It's the fucking hand trap. Alright.
I feel like that was supposed to be designed for something cooler.
I feel like it's supposed to ostensibly be a pair of handcuffs, but fucked up.
Or maybe like feet cuffs.
Yeah, baby.
I feel like you're skipping dialogue just a little bit too fast. Especially because they're saying things.
I suppose, but it's like, I get the gist of what he's saying. What's going on?
You're not the only person who's here listening and watching this. There's also other people. It's not all about you.
It is all about me.
It is absolutely not.
No, I'm not shitting you. No, I am not shitting on you. Somehow I feel like the "come on, man" was not at all relevant to what he was actually saying. Like torturing and stuff. So I guess I'm just gonna talk to you.
No, you gotta keep checking out. You gotta find your way out.
Okay.
Took too much time.
Oh, really? So now I lose? Uh-huh. Saw that coming. I mean, I feel like I've seen this bit before in passing because I feel like this is where he triggers his persona. It like switches to the anime cutscene. What is he wearing underneath that?
I don't think you want to know.
I don't think he's wearing anything under that.
He is.
God, it's a fucking pink thong.
Yeah, he's got a banana hammock that's pink. And he's got like weird giant shoes.
Oh hey, you managed to knock a heavily armored fantastic creature.
And the one's like, what did you do? Whack. Look at us trying to push him. We're so weak. We're not not his friend.
I mean, to be fair, we just met the fucking guy, okay?
We've gone through some pretty harrowing. I'd say we're already friends.
I don't know that we're friends yet.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for it to switch to anime now. I mean, you get the impression that maybe this guy got some issues.
Look at his disgusting shoes.
Yeah. I feel like maybe he's a little unsatisfied with life. Have you lost your mind? Since we're in your mind.
Dude, he Spartan kicked you.
Yeah. Straight up, just like...
woo.
The guy's flexible. I mean, he's got to be with how much of a horn dog he is. He's probably one of those people that brags about the sex positions he can get into.
I mean, he's also the volleyball teacher.
Yeah.
So he probably knows how to
He's
stretch.
probably a big fan of watching girls in scantily clad outfits jiggle. Yeah, I have seen this as an animation. I think it's probably because I probably saw it as the anime.
I mean, the anime did come out a little while ago.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't actually see the whole episode.
It's pretty good.
It might have been.
Just reconsidering everything. Like, maybe I just shouldn't have.
This hand of mine glows with an awesome power.
He's got some serious, like,
the contract
dad
is signed
glasses.
in blood. I will stop you.
Oh, he knocked off your glasses. He
knocked
done it
off my
now.
glasses.
He done it
He
now.
broke my glasses. Oh yeah, no, this is the bit I saw.
Yeah, this is actual animated.
Yeah. ZOMG.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Anime superpower.
That's literally what it equates to.
I mean, it really is what it is. It's standard, superhero power awakening mode.
Hey, guess what? I got a mask. What is this?
I expected the fucking... yeah, and he's gonna pry it off and blood's gonna go everywhere.
It's gotta really hurt.
Yeah. Behold the awesome power of my persona. Blue flaming devil guy. Turns out my persona is secretly Alucard.
I mean, kind of.
Hey, hot man, you lost. And now I'm going to have to read your mind by drinking all of your blood. I'm quite the horny devil. Check out my hat, it's awesome. See, now this is the part I can get behind. It's just like, this is the, like, give me your power! That's funny that they blocked the R in art scene. I'm the guy who's gonna kick your fucking banana hammock dick in, motherfucker. Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, it's little jack-o'-lanterns.
Who's laughing now? You see, what you don't realize, asshole, is that you're just the tutorial fight. Also, check out my awesome fucking thigh-high boots. They are so cool. You can use skills by pressing the triangle button during your turn. Using a skill will consume a set amount of hit points or mana. But we call it SP in this game, because we gotta be different, like everybody. Your target, here. I'm not done with you yet, butthole. Hack and slash, motherfucker. Man, those things don't have defense for shit. Is it even possible to lose this fight, I wonder? Oh, I don't have my gun, do I? What do I get for items? No items. Okay. Okay, so that does nothing. Alright. Let's just go ahead and melt your face. We're just going to eat you now. Nom 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 nom. I got $2.98. Amazing. I leveled up. $2.98 can buy you a level in this fucking game.
No, you just also have money.
I figured. I feel even stronger. I have more hit points and mana. I'm guessing SP is for like spirit points or some shit.
I don't think they actually explain what it stands for, but essentially, it is your mana.
Check out my pimpin' coat, motherfuckers.
That is a really awesome outfit.
Why you little? Okay, Homer. You just got Bernie Burns. Wow, he's really lacking in the trunks department. There's like no jiggle there at all. Oh yeah, now I'm back to normal. I don't know why I was expecting the wah to just like auto continue. This is effing nuts. I'm a rebel, but I'm still afraid of saying the F word because this game is only rated M for mature. Oh, excuse me. Did not mean to do that. Bastards! You think you can get away with doing this to me? Yes.
Alright. I think this is a good spot to start.
This is a good place to stop now that we've locked the king in a prison of his own making. Him and his blue banana hammock that clearly has absolutely no genitals in it whatsoever. We'll see you next time.
Alright, later.